Sashen, CEO and co-founder of Xero Shoes, and we are here. I'm here. Other people will be here to talk about the sale that we have going on. It is our inflation busting, inventory adjusting. No, it's not a holiday sale. And what that means, normally we have a product launch for our fall products right around now, and then we have our Black Friday, Cyber Monday holiday sale. For a number of reasons, we had to swap them, basically because we had supply chain issues where it was going to cost us literally millions of dollars to fly things in to have our product launch. And also, we have a bunch of stuff that's coming in the spring, new colors, new styles, et cetera. And we wanted to make sure we had enough room in our warehouse for them. So we swapped our sales. What that means is you can save between 10 and 70% on all Xero Shoes, shoes, boots, and sandals between now and October 3rd. You can also register to win one of 10 $100 xeroshoes.com gift certificates or one of 10 €100 xeroshoes.eu gift certificates. You can find out all the details about all of this when you go to the links that are down here, xeroshoes.com/fall22 sale and xeroshoes.eu/fall22 sale. Now, this is a live event, by the way. So this is not the sale. That's whenever you go there. What that means is you can type in questions and comments below. I will see them over here on my screen when you see me looking there, because I'm trying with my glasses to read what you've written. I want to say a couple things, though, about this sale. One part of the sale, as I mentioned, is a clearance sale. So there are some people who've been upset because some of the sizes and styles and colors they're looking for are out of stock because we sold out. So there's unfortunately nothing I can do about things that sell out during a clearance sale. Some people don't seem to follow that one. And the other thing is we are still getting in some stuff actually that we planned on releasing for the fall that are not new styles, but just new colors of some of our best selling products. So there's new HFS colors, there's some new Prio colors. So if you look, I would say recommend checking out what you see on that fall 22 sale page, because maybe something that looked out of stock the other day is in stock now, or there's new colors that you might like. The other thing we did, just to make more product available. Normally, once we get down to 10 of something, that's when we say it's out of stock. We keep those 10 so that we have things for exchanges, et cetera. We've reduced that number to 6. And that means that there's an extra 4 pairs of almost everything that showed up a couple of days ago. And we might reduce it to 4 on some products in a couple of days. So definitely check back and don't wait to order something that you think might like, because we've had people put something in their cart, wait. And then by the time they went to checkout, it was out of stock because they just waited too long. There have been times in the last 10 days where we were getting 10 orders a minute. So I would recommend moving quickly is the best thing I can say. Oh, and don't wait to the end to see if you win one of those $100 or €100 gift certificates, because we announce the winners after the sale ends. So if you buy something and then you win, no problem. We will apply your winnings to your order if you like. Or, of course, you can use that $100 or €100 to get something else for you or someone that you love. So Winnie says, I've taken advantage of the sale, bought the HFS and the Mesa Trail, love the HFS so much that I still haven't tried the Mesa Trails on. We had that with Chris McDougall, the guy who wrote Born to Run. I sent him a bunch of shoes, and he fell in love with the Zelen so much that he didn't even touch like the other 8 pairs that I had sent him. Rich says, when do you think the DIY will be back in stock? Oh, my. I did not know that it wasn't, so I'm going to have to look into that and find out what's going on. That one should never get out of stock. So I'm literally going to send an email. Well, I was going to say I'm going to do it right now, but I'll do it as soon as we're off of, wait, can I do it now? Hold on. Yeah, I can do it right now. I'm going to send an email to our digital team, DIY out of stock. Just checking. People are asking. I won't say it was just you, Rich, asking. So hopefully we'll be able to figure that out and double check and see if that's taken care of within the next 24 hours or so. Also tomorrow and Monday, feel free to give our customer happiness team a call and see what they discover. The Feel True Souls. I totally get it. Again, give our customer happiness team a call, Rich. I want to throw this in. Can I do this? Rich, this is a response for you. Give our customer happiness team a call tomorrow. And I mean call, like literally use the phone app on your phone and see if they can help. But I reached out to the digital team, and hopefully they will be checking on that today. So really quick, by the way, I'm I'm walking around barefoot in my house, so I don't even have a Xero shoe with me. If you don't know why we have had this amazing response to this sale, let me just give you the short form. Xero shoes are designed to let your feet do what feet are made to do. You have a quarter of the bones of your entire body in your feet and ankles. Joints and bones, they're supposed to move. That's for balance, agility, and mobility. And if you don't let your feet do that job, all of that function tries unsuccessfully to move into your ankle, your knee, your hip, and your back. So that's one thing. And I'll say more about that in a sec. The second thing, you have more nerve endings in the soles of your feet than any about your fingertips and your lips. That's so your feet can tell your brain what is happening down at the other end of your body. So it knows how to move your body efficiently and effectively, starting by moving those bones and joints in your feet for balance, agility, and mobility. So what we try to do and what we do, we can read it in our over 52,000 reviews, is let your feet do their job so the rest of your body can do its job. And that's the gist. We have a complete line of shoes, boots, and sandals that you will find at xeroshoes.com and xeroshoes.eu. If you're in the EU.eu, if you're .com. And again, we're having this massive sale because we took our product launch that we normally do in late August, early September, that was going to cost us millions to fly in that product. And we moved that till the middle of November. And we took our Black Friday holiday sale and we moved that to now. It's our inflation busting, inventory adjusting. No, it's not a holiday sale. So once again, save between 10 and 70%. Again, some people have been complaining that they're out of the size, color, or style that they're looking for. My apologies, but it is a clearance sale. And that's what happens during clearance sales. We do sell out of things. It's actually our goal. And frankly, again, to make room for the new product coming in and also, candidly, to generate the cash that we need to pay for all that new product. We don't have bajillions of dollars and multi-billionaires behind us. Everything we're doing right now is based on the money that we generate from selling shoes that allows us to do what we need to do for the next year, which, given how fast we're growing, has been really challenging. Anyway, a couple things came in. Let me address those. Brian, love my Aptos. Thanks. I love that too. Sakib, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, says best shoes for a brisk walk. Any of them. We have people doing everything in almost every shoe we make. The first closed-toe shoe we made was October of 2016. It's our Hana, a casual canvas shoe. And like a couple of weeks after we released it, we get videos from people, hey, here I am at the top of Kilimanjaro. It's like, wait, what? It's a casual walking shoe, but that's okay. People do everything. So really, Sakib, I would say whatever you like, because all of our shoes are fundamentally the same, designed to let your feet and your body do what's natural. So we have people walking in literally every product we make. Even the shoes that we say it's a running shoe or a road running shoe, some people just wear that all day, every day. So pick the one that looks good. When are the new products going to be available? We're shooting for like mid to late November at this time. We don't know exactly when yet. And there are some really cool things that we're coming out with. That's all I can say right now. Winnie, I walked 1,000 kilometers on the Camino del Norte in Spain in my Terraflex, the old one. Loved it. Got a little slippery on wet tarmac. Will the HFS perform well on the Camino? The Mesa Trail or the Terraflex has a grippier kind of trail-friendly tread, but we've literally had people hike the AT and other major trails in literally everything, including the HFS. So it's really going to be something that you're going to have to find out based on how you walk. So try them out before you obviously take them out for something as significant as a Camino. Trail shoes on pavement, will the soles wear out faster? Well, friction is friction, so there's no way I can avoid that. It's really more a question of what you do with your form. In other words, if you're scraping across the ground, that's friction, that wears things out. If you're landing more vertically, then things last much longer. We've had some people in a couple of our performance shoes on even our trail shoes, like the Terraflex that Winnie just mentioned, who just wear it all day, every day as their regular shoe. And there's some people who've been wearing that shoe for 4.5 years. So it's really more about you. HFS version 2, that's going to be fall of next year. Speed Force version 2, which I am super excited about. This is from NYZT_21. Speed Force version 2. So all we did is we redid the upper. So some people don't like the kind of bowling shoe look of the current Speed Force. And where that came from, it's a 500-year-old design where you take 3 panels, left panel, right panel, the toe becomes the sole, becomes the heel. You literally sew them together on a sewing machine, add a sole. That's how it was first developed. But we've upgraded the upper to something that is gorgeous. And I'll tell you, there's a couple people that have over 40 pairs of that shoe personally. So the first thing I did when we came up with this new design is I emailed them and I said, hey, what do you think of this new design? And happily they all went, oh my God, I love it. So that's going to be in the spring, along with a couple of other upgrades. But the HFS2, which we're also very excited about, is going to be next fall. Azrael, would you make a skateboarding shoe? We have a lot of people who skateboard in a bunch of our shoes, the 360 and the Kelso in particular. So I would take a look at those. If you think there's some particular, sometimes the Aptos as well. And the Oswego, which was on clearance. And what else is similar shoe to that? The Hana sometimes, but mostly the Aptos, the Aptos Oswego Hana, which are casual kind of slip on. So think like Vans. And then the Kelso and the 360. Now, if there's some specific features you're looking for in a skateboard shoe, go to xeroshoes.com/feedback and let us know. If you can point us with some links to some examples, that would be helpful, but mostly spell out what you're looking for and then we can look into it. Gabby, I've been loving the sale. Thank you. I've noticed that you have. Winnie says, thank you and thanks for making my feet smile. Oh my God, that is a great line. I'm going to have to use that somehow. And FYI, I'm not going to stick around here super long. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon outside of Boulder, Colorado. And if you're in Europe, I know it's getting to be evening and I don't want to take up your Sunday evening away from your family. So I'll answer questions and just remind people. Let me remind people again really quickly. Oh, wow. Why does it say, there's this, there's a info about this sale that's incorrect. Wait, I got to do this. Save up to 70%. There's comments on here that are totally wrong. I gotta change this. My apologies. Fall 22 sale or xeroshoes.eu/fall 22 sale. I just noticed that. All right, let's make that change. Okay, sorry about that. So the whole point, we're having this inflation busting, inventory adjusting. No, it's not a holiday sale going on now. Save up to 70% on select Xero shoes. Go to xeroshoes.com/fall 22 sale or xeroshoes.eu/fall 22 sale. You'll find out all the details about the discounts, as well as how you can register to win one of 10 $100 or €100 xeroshoes.com gift certificates. $100 at xeroshoes.com, 100 xeroshoes.com or xeroshoes.eu gift certificates. €100 at xeroshoes.eu, $100 at xeroshoes.com. There we go. Sorry about that. Rich, not discontinuing the Hana, right? No, we are definitely not. We've got a couple things going on with it that I really like, but I don't know how big of an upgrade it is. No, we're definitely not getting rid of that. HFS2, I missed it. Do you mean fall of 22 or fall of 23? Fall of 23 for HFS2. There's some things that we figured out how to do. I'll give you a hint. May as well tell you what the hell, because if any of you have been on calls like this with me, you know I can't keep a secret. One of the things that we need to do to get more acceptance in the mainstream market to what we do is make our shoes look a little more familiar, a little more normal. So what does that mean? Most shoes have a big, thick midsole. Well, what do we do if we're not going to put a big, thick midsole in a shoe because we don't believe in big, thick midsoles because, well, the evidence is really clear that they don't help and they can hurt people. So how do we accomplish that? Well, we figured out how to make a really thin EVA, it's a dense foam material, sidewall. So it looks like there's a midsole, but there's not. And the shoes still perform really, really well. So this is something we actually just showed to a major, major retailer, and they were super excited because it just looks a little more normal on the shelf, but then people put it on their feet and it's that Xero Shoes experience. So that's what we're doing at the HFS2. Jay Bumgarner, how long does it take to mail the shoes out? They were purchased the first day of the sale. It's been taking 5 to 7 days. And if you, again, feel free to give a call to our customer happiness team. There's 2 issues that go on. One is it's been taking us, in the first 3 days of the sale, which basically happened practically over the course of a weekend, we had well over 20,000 orders. It was crazy, way more than we've ever had. And so, and almost all of them were from multiple pairs. So that slowed things down too. The second thing that screws things up is the tracking information doesn't get updated. That's out of our control. The carrier updates that whenever they choose to. And so feel free to give our customer happiness team a call and tomorrow, Monday, and that way they can look into your specific order and see what they discover. Apologies for that. I don't think we're that far behind. in terms of actually getting things out the door. So my hunch is part of it is just the tracking information, not getting updated by the carrier. And so again, that's just in general for anyone. Contact our customer happiness team. Best way, use the phone app on your phone. Worst way, send 500 emails. So we've got an amazing team that is about 20 people on our customer happiness team, working a lot of overtime to take care of the unbelievable response we've had to the sale. And if there's something that seems like it's urgent, definitely give them a call. They're here to help, and they're happy to. And I will give you a what's the word I'm looking for? A recommendation. If you have a question or a problem, call and be kind and ask for help rather than screaming and yelling. Screaming and yelling never works. And I'm saying this as a customer of other products and companies as well. I have found that lately there's this weird thing going on where being outraged and screaming and yelling is what people tend to lean on first, instead of, they do two things. They get outraged, scream and yell. They often do it on the internet where no one can see it, or it's going to be the last place someone can see it, rather than doing the simple thing, calling the company directly and asking for help. We're here to help. People are not here to get yelled at. This has not really been a problem of late, but there have been a couple times where people, were screaming at our customer service team for something they had no control over, like a product getting lost in the mail. And it just amazes me. I've been selling things online since 1992, and it's incredible. I'm not saying this is true about anybody watching this video. I'm hoping that it's not. It's incredible how rude people have become in the last 5 years in particular. Instead of asking for help, screaming and yelling. It's really, anyway, it's the worst of the internet, bringing out the worst of people. Anyway, Rob says, had some warranty replacements on a pair. Everything was super easy and fast turnaround. Super appreciate the customer happiness team. Love my Xero shoes. Thank you, Rob. So I'm going to make this really short and sweet and say going once, going twice. If you have any other questions, toss them in. By the way, if you're not watching this live, you can still ask questions and we will respond to them as quickly as we can. But let's just, do it going once, going twice, while I remind you, save up to 70% on whatever's left in our Xero Shoes inventory adjusting, inflation busting. No, other way around. I don't know why this is so hard for me to remember. I'm the guy who came up with the name. Inflation busting, inventory adjusting. No, it's not a holiday sale. At xeroshoes.com/fall22 sale and xeroshoes.eu/fall 22 sale. You can also register there to win a $100 or €100 xeroshoes.com for the dollar.eu for the euro gift certificate. You'll see our sweepstakes app. There's different actions you can take that give you a different number of entries into the sweepstakes. The more entries you have, the better your chances of winning. There's things you can do every day. So come back and check back on that. Come back every day to see if there's new inventory that we've been able to release that we have found in the warehouse. And don't wait to the very last day. I highly encourage you not to do that, because we might sell out of the thing that you want. And don't wait to see if you won the sweepstakes before you buy your new favorite pair of shoes, because we announce the winners after the sale ends. And if you win after you bought something, we can apply your winnings to your order. Or of course, you can use that $100 or €100 to get something new for yourself, or someone you know or love, or someone that you would hope you would become to know and love. A couple of things came in. Will the sale be on, but limited by the end of October? No, sale ends on October 3rd. Now, we do have some products that we're probably, if we don't sell out of them, that we're clearancing, that'll stay on our clearance section, but I'm not going to know what that looks like till October 4th or 5th. And so, yeah, what you see right now, these are the best prices we've ever had for everything that's on our site right now. How many new shoes coming out in the future? A lot. In the fall, we have 4 or 5. In the spring, we have 6 or 7. Next fall, we have another 6. We have some gorgeous stuff coming out. K27, do you prefer steam locomotives or diesel locomotives? I prefer solar-powered electric cars. I just ordered an Aptera. If you don't know what it is, wait, I'm going to put this in the chat. If you don't know what it is, this is a solar-powered new company car for Xero Shoes. Solar-powered electric. xeroshoes.com/Aptera. Check that out. There's literally going to be the company car And I'm getting one for me too. Bridget, new slip-on soles to replace the Oswegos. They're my favorite, needing a new pair soon. Yes, we do have some other casual slip-ons that are going to replace the Oswego. Running shoes for winter, John asks. We've got some waterproof stuff coming out, but I don't know exactly when. So we're looking at, I'll reveal this because we've already told some retailers, waterproof versions of the Mesa Trail and the HFS coming out, but I don't have the date, unfortunately. And Rob says, has Xero Shoes ever thought to sell something like toe spacers? You know, to be completely candid, we've thought about it, but we have 3 companies that are friends of ours that are making basically the same product, and we can't play favorites, or we don't want to play favorites. So the best thing we can do is recommend you. Actually, there's only 2 that I'm remembering right now. One is from, oh, come on. I can't remember. Correct Toes. Names and certain words call into my head. And the other is from Naboso, Naboso. If you check out Naboso Technology, that they have one as well. They're both very similar. So those are the 2 that I can think of. But we have to remain toe spacer agnostic at the moment so that we're not upsetting some of our people, all of whom we like. All right, looks like I hit the end of the question. So once again, I just want to thank you for being here. By the way, I'm doing this again at 7 o'clock tonight. This one was really timed for everybody in the EU, but happy to have all of you North Americans here as well. And the one in the evening is time for people here in North America, because in the EU, it's going to be, 8 hours ahead. So late, 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't tell you how happy we are that this sale has gone as well as it has, not just for our purpose as well, obviously, but because it's just helping more and more people experience the fun and benefits of natural movement. Over half of the sales have been from brand new customers. And so we're thrilled that they're going to have this experience and be part of the grassroots groundswell of everyone just sharing the benefits, the fun, and the comfort of letting your feet do what's natural and helping everybody live life feet first. Star Destiny says, thank you. And go out and have a wonderful day. Have fun. And of course,